By the way, that was what I just did was known as the bullshit. I took this seed which I was not meant to take. Because fuck that flower seed, who gives a shit?
Okay. How did they get caught though?
The true mystery will be found out behind the scenes of the game train.
I'm literally just on Wikipedia. Alright, so here's what's going on. Lewinsky confided in a friend of hers about her relationship with Bill Clinton. That friend persuaded Lewinsky to save the gifts that Clinton had given her and to not dry clean a semen-stained blue dress.
What?
Okay? And then Tripp reported their conversations to a literary agent who advised her to secretly record them, which this woman Tripp began doing with Lewinsky in September 1997. Why do I always think the Bill Clinton scandal took place in the early 90s, not the late 90s?
Because the 90s
tapes
in
to-
general.
Okay, yeah. They took the tapes to an independent counsel and bring them to the attention of people working on a case for a woman named Paula Jones, who I can't find a lot about, but she had to like say in court, yeah, I didn't have any sexual relations with him, and he had to say out loud, yeah, I didn't either. In court, that's why they got impeached, is because they committed perjury. Which is always conveniently left out. I always thought it was just he had sex in the White House with somebody who wasn't his wife, therefore he got impeached. To which I've always perpetually said, well, what about like JFK and everyone else? Like, the public loved them, and there have been allegations of them sneaking out to go get broads for decades.
What
now.
about the KFC?
So I was very confused. I was always very confused by that, but no, it's apparently due to the fact that they perjured themselves about their relationship, not the relationship itself. Interesting. I didn't know that.
Well, anything about
genuinely
American
didn't know
politics usually confuses me.
Isn't it
American
fucking
politics
weird
is
that nowadays us Let's Players have to know about law of all things?
Yeah,
The copyright
but
law, to be specific.
Yes. It's fucking annoying. I just want to
Not
play
even that, we
fucking
actually
games.
we have to actually know about a lot of different laws. And it's not exactly unknown because, well, let's be perfectly blunt here. This kind of shit, like the fair use stuff, has been happening for a while. All the way back to like the 80s and 90s with stuff like Mystery Science Theater. The only reason Mystery Science Theater could review the movies they did, apparently, is because Sci-Fi, the channel it was on, owned the rights to all of them. If they wanted to do something else that Sci-Fi didn't have the rights to, wow, they would have gotten hit hard. But let's be perfectly blunt here. What we do as YouTubers is not covered under fair use. We are not transforming the... We
Wait,
are
wait
not
a minute.
transforming the work...
You saw
What?
that? The fucking rocket just despawned after I blew up the chest.
Yeah, I noticed. That's actually kind of hilarious.
That's
Well,
interesting.
it's kind of useful, I guess, to not lag out the game.
Yeah.
I like to give
But
a
yeah,
shit.
what we do isn't covered. I was actually having a discussion with somebody on my Let's Play Discord about this, and what we do is not covered under fair use at all, and can be seen as infringing the copyright, not the copyright, the intellectual property and copyrights of the developers. That's why we tread very, very carefully, with many of us not playing games unless we know 100% the developer's stance on it. Like, I didn't want to play Telltale games for the longest time until I did my research and I found, all right, Telltale, they don't care if you make videos, they do want you not to monetize them at all, though. So I'm going to have to remember that going forward to make sure I don't monetize my Walking Dead series. Like, that kind of stuff. Like, you have to tread so carefully. And keep in mind, none of those are a written contract. They are just effectively a non-legally binding agreement, and they can be rescinded at any point. If you do something the developer doesn't like we've seen with the Campo Santo versus PewDiePie stuff, they can just yank it. And they can yank it either in general, or they can yank it for you specifically. Is it immoral? Hell yeah, it's not moral, it's not ethical. Is it illegal? No.
Oh,
Their
no,
game, they can do what they want.
They have the rights to do it, but it really does not make them look any better by doing it.
No, and
Exactly.
there was somebody on Twitter who said, like, the day after that whole shit. So it's like, today has been the only day, that has been the day that people have cared the most about Firewatch in its history. And yeah, I got to agree. Honestly, I have to agree with that because Firewatch came out, it did reasonably well. It was everywhere for about a week or two, and then it just died off because a week or two is the maximum amount of time that those search rankings will still be high. And if you look at, it's below where you are, Walter.
Oh, here you go.
Well, I kind of see the devs' point as well on this because, as a personal experience, I bought Undertale when it came out. When everybody started playing it and all of these like
worst
spoilers
game
were
ever.
full of pretty much, but I mean spoilers were all over the internet, things
set
were
fire on
looking
my
very
channel.
good for the game. And then what happened was I ended up not playing it because the whole story was spoiled for me.
That's just the thing, though. That's pretty much why
Again,
I avoided the shit out of everything that Sonic Mania was involved in, because damn, they were spoiling the shit out of it.
But again,
Well,
that's your personal stuff. For me, I've seen a whole bunch of games played from a lot of Let's Players, and it's like I've watched a Let's Play of games, and it's made me get the game to experience this for myself. Like, I bought Sleeping Dogs after watching a Let's Play of my favorite group, the Straw Hat No, doing it, because it just looked like so much fun. And
But if it's something multiplayer or something that you can build your own story, that's kind of different. But something with a set storyline like Undertale, very difficult to see like the pacifist run. I almost said the peaceful run. The pacifist run,
Well,
and then go and play the same goddamn thing again.
Well, again, it's like if you have. It depends on the game, really. Like if you just watch, like let's say, for example, you watch my Walking Dead series. You can go and play The Walking Dead yourself, and you can make choices completely different than my series, and it will change the outcome of many, many things. And
is true.
that playthrough would be entirely your own.
But
So
this
it
is
was like-
also a bunch of like there's obviously two sides to this coin because Undertale would not have gotten the massive push it did if it wasn't for all of these
Without
big
YouTubers and
or
streamers.
YouTubers in general. Yes, just playing the crap out of that game and
And all the
finding all the
porn.
secrets and glitches and shit.
Then all the.
But then again,
Oh,
you can't
speaking of which-
Overwatch.
Speaking
One
of which,
everything.
actually, just a quick interjection. Cuphead came out only 2 days ago, right? The porn is already there.
There was Cuphead porn when they were showing the first trailers.
It's horrifying.
Yes, it's out. It's usually out before the game.
The porn precedes the game. How
Porn-
I know there
how
was
low we have fallen.
there was a big Reddit thread as well, and then America's it was very high up in the search terms for Pornhub specifically, where Overwatch featured.
Oh yeah, that was fucking hilarious. And then Blizzard try and DMCA people, and oh my god, people went nuts over that.
Oh, I
but
bet
to
we
be fair,
did.
Because everything was free to use models, so they just did everything in either Unity or what's that 3D thing?
Unity?
That program that
believe they
people
were
make
only-
stuff with.
Source Filmmaker.
Oh yeah, that.
That
I only know it because a friend of mine has linked me a few videos on YouTube, not porn ones, just some guy making weird shit in Source Filmmaker about like TF2 characters.
Yes.
I don't know.
Yes.
It's just like a little, usually stuff to like music videos and shit.
Oh,
And
that was
people
close.
do some pretty, people do some pretty good work in that program. Like it's got a decent suite of tools from the looks of it. Oh dear. Can you do it without getting stuck in the honey?
Can you feel the sunshine?
Does it brighten
Oh,
up your
shit.
day? Oh fuck, you got that guy
I
midair.
was waiting for the love tonight.
That's a nice castle.
Nah. Do you know where that's from? Not the Love Tonight, but the song we were singing?
Nope.
Oh,
Sonic R.
Sonic Racers, Sonic R.
Oh, that's why I don't know, because let's set more fire to channels. Don't
The
care about Sonic
world's-
much at all.
The
You
world's
wouldn't set a lot of
worst
fire on
racing
that.
game. No, trust me, you wouldn't.
No, the thing is,
'Cause-
I've already set. What the fuck? Fucking controller.
What happened there, man?
I think my analog freaked out and started pushing me to the side. Well, anyway, it wouldn't set much of a fire on the channel here because I have mentioned on previous Sonic games before that I don't really care for the franchise. I just like the games.
Yeah.
Speaking
Several of the
which-
games are like A+ games, but the franchise as a whole is not that at all.
Speaking of which, I still
And
gotta do Sonic CD and Fruit and Knuckles.
Oh god, have you done Sonic Labyrinth yet?
I ain't doing that.
Do it.
No.
You do it. You know you want
I'm
to.
taking a break from shitty games.
and yet you were playing what the fuck was it called? The December game.
Guardian of December. Well,
Yeah.
I kind of had to do it because I was 8 months late behind my promise to make a review for it.
Oh, the dev is not going to be happy with you.
If he sees
Hopefully
it.
Hopefully he doesn't suffer from Phil Fish syndrome.
Yeah, I hope so. I mean,
The fuck
I
is
don't
full
know.
fish syndrome?
I don't know what to expect from him because he's a Lithuanian. But I hope it's nothing bad.
Hopefully his
Disclaimer,
love for his
probably
fellow
something bad.
countrymen is probably something bad, yeah. No, but seriously, there are some absolute trash games in the Sonic series. But overall, their quality's been actually reasonably good as of late.
Thanks.
Like,
the
you got
quality's
Sonic
been-
Mania.
Yeah, mostly
We've
thanks to
got-
Sonic
I'm assuming the
Mania.
quality's just been.
But I'm not even referring to Sonic Mania, stuff like Sonic Generations and Sonic Colors, which released quite a long time ago now. Like, Sonic Colors was apparently fucking amazing. And it's been one of the few Sonic games that I've looked at footage of and I'm gone, I kind of want to play that.
It could use more 3D though.
Sonic Colors was actually fully 3D.
Was it?
But-
I recall some stages having 2D sections.
You're- Oh, I think you're thinking of Generations, where they did the kind of celebration where they had both 3D sections and 2D sections.
No, I think one of those other games also had 2D sections.
Unleashed?
I don't remember which one of the two, but it was either that or Colors.
I think it might have been Unleashed, because a lot of Unleashed running sections was very much along a linear plane.
Well, one of them had a lot of the 2D stuff, so it could have used more 3D.
Actually, the one Sonic game that I could return to over and over and over again would have to be Sonic Advance 3. And I keep in mind, it's a Game Boy Advance game, so it's really, really old now. But it's just fucking good. It's just such a good goddamn game.
Come
I don't
here,
even
you
know why I
bastards.
like it all that. Flame the bastard! Get him! Get him with a rocket! Yeah!
Wow, even
Take first place.
even with that shitty start, I'm gonna win.
Nice. You won just right at the end, though.
Bumblebees got bumble fucked. Alright, I think we gotta now quit this thing prematurely because Cheetah is still kidnapped.
Yep, Hunter's still kidnapped.
Fucking bastard.
Means we can't do the special Hunter minigame.
What a piece of shit. Letting himself get kidnapped by the world's most obvious trap. Those trees are fucking scary though. Okay, so
A little bit.
I think we got all of the worlds done in Evening Lake, which means we can now go fit to the boss.
Woo. I think. I might have disconnected very briefly.
Or you have to deal with a vomiting doggo.
That too. No, but I mean, just like literally now, my internet just dropped for no reason.
That's
Well,
very strange.
Well, you are still here, so it
Oh god,
didn't
that
dro-
face! Jesus Christ.
And that's a selfie before selfies.
I'm going to create a monster to end all monsters.
I'm going to
I do like that now. I do like that they're visually representing, what is her name? Brianna?
Bianca.
Her, Bianca, thank you. Turning good by having her remove her cape and her hood and be a bit lighter in tone when it comes to her clothing to signify she's turned to the side of the good guys. Very interesting choice that they chose.
What? All this time you
All you
wanted
wanted to
still
do
just
was
wants a
collect
bucket of-
wings?
course you
Of course, I'm hungry as shit.
I need them for a spell. So
And
I
only
get
You
dragon
didn't
wings
bring
can
me by-
satisfy my hunger.
a spell.
You didn't bring me my Diet Coke last time.
Dragons. Open
You
a
are
mouth.
expelled from the family. Meanwhile, the Romans are having a giggle.
You can expel someone from a family.
Mm-hmm. You can disown
Yeah,
someone.
also, I hopped on Google very quickly. World's first selfie was in 1839.
Interesting. How does
Stupid,
one take a selfie back then?
stupid
We'll have
brat.
to
She
stand
has
still
no,
to
she
come
has
on,
no
I thought-
idea of the taste of the wing she will miss out on. Oh, hey you,
I
come
love
here.
this guy just like, fuck you!
It's time for my back massage.
This is highly inappropriate and uncomfortable in the workplace.
Well, he had his giggle.
This is sexual harassment. Oh god, I'm getting turned into a weird thing. What does he get turned into? Doesn't he get turned into like a
shield
pterodon?
had something sharp on the front end, then it could be sexual harassment.
Goliath, what
Oh
happened
god,
to you?
what the fuck is that thing?
Goliath, we told you not to use the Eye of Odin. You see what happens. It's like eating crack cocaine.
No, it's like the dragon character from War of the Monsters, the PS2 game, really let himself go.
I think my
Does
joke
anybody
also
remember that
kinda
game?
works. I have never heard of it.
It
I was making the
such a
gargoyles
good
joke.
fucking game.
Oh shit!
The PS2 game War of the Monsters was such a good fucking game.
So this is like the easiest boss
Run.
ever, because you always get rockets to shoot at the bastard. Just wait until he
Yeah,
drops
why
his
do they-
shield.
Like half the time, it's like they're giving you the stuff you can use to defeat them. What is the point of that?
I missed.
Just don't drop it, and you'll be perfectly
Oh, no.
fine.
Wow, the egg protected me. He protected.
Fucking beautiful.
Oh.
Oh god, run!
That was fucking close.
Run!
He attack, but I protect. Fuck.
Run, run, run!
Shit! They're fucking triangulating on my ass. This is how I play Rambo 3 on Sega Genesis.
You might want to get a
Bam
might want to
file.
get Sparks back.
Fuck you, bitches. Nice.
Get him, get him, get him. Yeah.
When he shoots one egg, it's just this dragon thing. You can shoot him too. I think you can shoot everything that he spawns. It's like a brood mother actually.
I never want that image in my head again. Oh god, run.
Oh bullshit!
Oh.
Testicles.
Exploding testicles.
Well, yes, that too. That sounds worse, actually.
Why?
Would you like exploding testicles?
Hell yeah, I'd be the biggest man ever. My balls.
I could
will
never
pierce the
aim that
heavens.
like those red pin things, so I'd always have to run around purely to wait for the greens to spawn, because I could never hit him with the red.
It's not that hard actually, because it's mostly auto-aimed. You just need to be, well, facing him correctly, that's all. I wish he didn't have that shield on him all the time.
Hmm. But maybe your MLG Pro skills will save us.
Fuck you, bitch.
That's
Oh, look,
strange. He
it's
did it
my
that early in
Pac-Man.
the match.
I don't
It's
care.
Happy Pac-Man.
Happy Pac-Man is the boring one. We don't want him. Oi!
Well, you're fucked.
So where is the rocket? Oh, here it is. Perfect, just what I wanted.
Hey Bentley, you might want to drop some animals so that we can kill them and get Sparks back.
I don't think he drops any animals. Oh,
They
damn.
always do in these boss fights.
You know, they should be, but I think only Spike ever gets that. Like the second boss. I don't recall these boss fights having...
I remember Buzz getting it.
Oh yeah, here we go. Here's Buzz
Oh,
actually.
hi! Here's Buzz!
And there he
Speaking of
goes.
him. And there he go!
Thanks for your cameo, I guess. Hey, don't fucking float in the air. That's Guardian of December territory.
Well, there he is, and there he go again.
Seriously, every time something stupid happens, I can swear I've seen it happen before on Guardian of December. It's such a filthy game.
Oh god.
Come here!
Oh, you can do it, you can do it, you can do it. Yeah!
Speaking of Rambo 3 for Sega Genesis, that game is great because you can shoot down a tank with a bow.
That makes sense.
As you do!
Damn, those fire effects though.
Now,
Gee.
it is assumed that the bow shoots exploding arrows, but it's a little questionable.
Well, can't you just strap C4 to the front of an arrow?
Yeah.
Bianca, did you bring
You'd have to account for its gravity arc, though. But you could do it.
Hey, did you bring any dragon wings? I'm kinda hungry.
She's gonna kill all the dragon hatchlings.
Wait a minute.
All he needs is an apple, because if Sporticus has told us anything, apples give you superpowers.
Cage, you furry numbskull. How can I trap you by
Wait a
letting you
minute,
out?
but he's a cheetah. Apples would kill him.
You sorceress types can be sneaky.
Now this is a paradox.
I never thought you'd
How is that lock sitting there like that?
We don't have time for this.
I think it's attached to the side. Yeah, it's attached to
She
the side
slightly
there.
clipped through it too. How does she do it, folks? How does she do it?